So at the back of the cards, there's the pre-task checklist. This doesn't replace a point of work risk assessment, but it gives us some handy hints, just a bit of a sanity check, have a flick through, just to make sure we're all on the right page and we're prepared for a rescue situation. So the risk assessment, have we all read the risk assessment? Do we understand it? Does it cover all the hazards that you can see in front of you? And have they been mitigated? Are the control measures in place? Next, the rescue plan. Have we got one? Is it written down? Is it comprehensive? Do we all understand it? Is it resourced? Communications plan. You might have put a PACE plan into effect. Have you got your primary communications? And importantly, do you have a fallback emergency method of communicating? Location. How are people going to get to your exact location? Be it a grid reference, lat or long, postcode and a guide, that needs to be in place. How are we going to keep our rescuers safe? Are they behind collective protection? Are they using their own PPE in fall arrest, work position, or maybe even work restraint? The rescue equipment, is it separate from your normal working equipment? Where's the rescue bag? Does everybody know where it is? Have we checked the contents? Are the contents of the rescue bag suitable to carry out the rescue in the environment you're in? As with all our PPE, we needed to have done pre-use inspections on our rescue kit, making sure that they're within their risk-assessed LOLA inspection dates. Something like the Scannable app makes this really easy to manage on site. So it sounds daft, but is the winch, fall arrestor or ropes long enough to reach the floor? Or are they long enough to reach an intermediate landing so you can conduct a multi-stage rescue? Is this going to be a lift rescue or a lower rescue? Maybe we have to do a lift to release some equipment to lower. Does our rescue kit have the capability of raising and lowering a casualty? How are we going to connect the rescue kit into the casualty? Are they wearing a harness? Do you need something like a nappy or a SAR strap? Or if they're injured, do they need to go in a stretcher? How are we going to connect our system to the casualty? Rescues can be quite high stress. If we pre-identify the anchors we're going to use to rig our rescue systems, that's going to save a lot of time in the long run. Do we have a first aid kit that's suitable and sufficient for the environment we're working in? Can you provide life-saving first aid to somebody that's at height or in a confined space? Have we got equipment to resuscitate somebody once they're in a safe space, either on the floor or out of a confined space? If people can end up in suspension, have we planned for the rescue to be quick enough to mitigate the effects of suspension intolerance? If we have things like MUPS or fall arrest netting on site or complex structures, have we worked out how we're going to rescue somebody from those positions? If we work with the same people every week, we're going to know their competencies. It's worth checking that all their certificates are in date. If you're contracting and you get people in you don't know, we need to check their competencies, be it certificates or cards. Does everybody on the site, workers and rescuers included, all understand the rescue plan, how to raise the alarm and how to implement the rescue plan? And a final good look around just to make sure we haven't missed any additional hazards that haven't been covered in the standing risk assessment. So again, this card doesn't replace a point of work risk assessment, but it gives us a few pointers to focus on when we're considering, is everything in place to carry out safe work and rescue. While there are boxes to tick, if we do our due diligence on each line, it can help keep everybody safe on site.